Are we nuts for doing this?
Yeah, this is nuts.
Hey, but taking on a challenge is a lot like riding a horse, isn't it? If you're comfortable while you're doing it, probably doing it wrong.
It's Sunday morning on CBS. And here again is Jane Pauley.
Actor Jason Sudeikis is perhaps best known for his Emmy and Golden Globe winning role as Ted Lasso. But as Lee Cowan tells us, back home in Kansas City, he's known for good works of another kind.
Check. It was a day before his performance at the historic Uptown Theater in downtown Kansas City. And Billy Brimblecom Jr. was already on fire. Drumming is his life's reason and rhythm. It's been that way ever since he first heard Wipeout, that 1963 classic by the Safaris, on his dad's car radio.
The drum solo, very famous, comes on, and I start doing that on the dash very poorly. He was like, "Oh, you want to play the drums? All right." And so at that moment, it was like, yes, I do.
But 20 years ago, the doctor gave him news that he feared might have him walking to a different beat altogether.
Okay, there's a mass that's the size of a large apple in your ankle. The last thing he said was, if it is a sarcoma, we have to remove the sarcoma and everything that it is touching. So I said, and he said, so the only reason you would lose your leg would be to save your life.
It was a sarcoma. He went through 13 rounds of chemotherapy.
The thing I feared the most was losing my leg.
Because?
It's, risking life or limb is a turn of phrase.
Yeah.
What does that imply? Second to death, the worst thing that you could think of is losing a limb.
When the inevitable came,
the amputation, as you can see, is like right above the knee here.
his bandmates and friends rallied around him, including one of his oldest friends from Kansas City, someone you just might know.
See, I believe in hope. I believe in belief. Hey, hold my beer.
Jason Sudeikis, most recently known as Apple TV's Ted Lasso.
I think that if you care about someone and you got a little love in your heart, there ain't nothing you can't get through together, you know what I'm saying?
That kind of understanding was just what Brimblecom needed from his friend, even if Sudeikis wasn't exactly sure what to say.
Such hard news for you to give, and I imagine just as hard for you to hear.
Absolutely, yeah. You don't necessarily know how to, do you offer support, solutions? You're sort of like, all right, mortality. Okay.
The two met at a comedy improv workshop in Kansas City. Brimblecom went on to be a professional musician in Nashville, and Sudeikis,
Jason Sudeikis,
landed on Saturday Night Live in New York.
That's a donkey, babe.
Yeah.
It's a small donkey costume. What, do you got kids in there?
No.
In 2006, when Sudeikis learned insurance would only cover about half of Brimblecom's $60,000 prosthetic leg, he did what friends do.
And I remember you said, it was like, we'll just Kansas City the crap out of it. And we knew what that meant.
He helped organize a good old-fashioned Kansas City barbecue. It raised more than enough money to get Brimblecom's new leg, but that was actually the least of it.
Here we go. Hello.
A fundraiser for a friend is now an annual friendly jam session called Thundergong.
I don't care what you say anymore. This is my life. Go ahead with your own life. Leave me alone.
He's brought plenty of others along for the ride, including fellow cast members like Hannah Waddingham from Ted Lasso, Will Forte from SNL, they showed up to help simply because he asked.
That must feel great for you.
Oh, it's the best. Last year, Flavor Flav, jumped in with 2 feet and a clock.
How low can you go?
To date, Thundergong has helped pay for prosthetic limbs for more than 2,000 amputees all over the country through a nonprofit called Steps of Faith.
We get prosthetic limbs for amputees that have no health insurance or no prosthetic coverage with their health insurance. The thing that was preventing me from just walking around on a prosthetic leg versus using crutches or being in a wheelchair is insurance and money. You know, that shouldn't be a barrier.
Brimblecom became CEO of Steps of Faith after he tried to cheer up someone else who had lost their own leg. And he realized something.
I went in and I talked to the guy for 5 minutes. I don't even remember what I said, but I remember how I felt and how he was looking at me. I could just see the excitement and the hope in his eyes, and it was real positive. I said, gosh, I wish that could be my job.
It's not an easy job. About 500 people lose a limb every day in the U.S. Every day. The price of a prosthesis can be anywhere from a few thousand to over $100,000.
This is not, I can drive a Honda, but choose a Ferrari.
Right.
None of that applies when it comes to your limbs.
Imagine you're a contractor like Josh Connor.
I figured if I landed on my feet, I'd be all right, but that wasn't the case.
Oh my gosh.
In 2015, he fell 2 stories off a scaffolding, shattering his heel. An infection did the rest, and he lost his leg.
This is the first prosthetic that they gave me that, just did not give me very much mobility at all.
That's all his workers' comp would pay for. He could walk with it, but not work in it. He was looking at a life on disability until Billy Brimblecom and Steps of Faith stepped in.
Billy just said that we got you.
And what was going through your mind?
Total disbelief.
Yeah.
It's a very emotional thing.
Josh is back to work now, on stilts no less, with a new prosthetic limb, tailored specifically to him.
Steps of Faith has given me my confidence back and, everything. So it's like a new life almost.
Stories like that have not only kept Sudeikis coming back, but countless other actors and musicians.
Hey man, this group is insane.
Many have become regulars like Brendan Hunt, who sang a David Bowie song dressed as he did in Ted Lasso, as Piggy Stardust.
The main thing is, this is an organization that does a really legit, unimpeachably good thing. I would have to fight really hard to find a reason not to do it.
It gets bigger every year. And this time around, Thundergong raised, drumroll please, more than $1 million for Steps of Faith. Friendship is infectious. All the things friends do for each other, they're now doing for strangers.
It's about hope, confidence, surviving and thriving.
To do something that you love with people you love, to help people you may never meet, I wish it on everyone.
What do